is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
Hey, so I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
They say we are all connected, not by chance, not by coincidence, but by a thread, invisible, ancient, and red, a string that binds souls across space and time. This is the red string theory, and today we're going to explore the mystery behind this sacred thread. The red string theory finds its roots in East Asian folklore, particularly in Chinese and Japanese cultures. The story goes like this. An invisible red thread is tied around the ankles or fingers of those who are destined to meet. It doesn't matter how far apart they are. It doesn't matter how long it takes. The string may stretch, tangle, twist, but it will never break. Destiny in this story is not found. It's followed. Despite the modern idea of this being a romantic legend, the red string doesn't just tie lovers together. It connects soulmates, friends, mentors, karmic partners, even strangers who appear for one brief moment, but change everything. It's not about happy endings. It's about sacred intersections, where two souls meet exactly when they're meant to learn, to teach, to remember. So what is this red string? Energetically speaking, it's a metaphor for vibrational resonance. The pull you feel towards someone, without reason, without logic, is often a memory deep in your energetic field, a contract signed long before this lifetime. Have you ever met someone and felt like you already knew them, like something inside you woke up? That's not coincidence, that's recognition. But not all red string connections are comfortable. Some are wild, intense, turbulent. They shake you open, trigger your deepest fears, and teach you the hardest lessons. These are still sacred. Not every string is meant to hold forever. Some are here to shatter illusions, to heal ancestral pain, to prepare you for the next chapter. The red string never breaks, but it doesn't always stay the same. Many associate the red string with twin flames, two halves of the same soul, divided to evolve and reunite. Others believe the thread binds karmic relationships. The people who come into your life to balance past actions, awaken dormant memories, or fulfill an ancient agreement. In both cases, the connection feels magnetic, inevitable, unforgettable. It's not about possession, it's about reflection. These people don't complete you, they show you where you're still incomplete. So what about free will? If we're tied to others by destiny, do we have a choice? Yes. The red string may lead you to someone, but you still choose how to walk the path together. You still choose growth or stagnation, healing.
Man, oh man, a Shavitz! It's episode 4 already. This week flew by. And the reviews, people have been going crazy over this series that I've put together here. Me and my niece, of course. Man, come on. The unseen spiritual laws you must respect within intimate relationships. I've been saying for years now, relationships are inherently spiritual. That isn't to marginalize the psychological, the clinical, the social. That isn't to marginalize any other space. As a matter of fact, we incorporate those ideas into these topics because I believe people have a misconception about intimate relationships. I think we have relationships in reverse. Many people think relationships are about what you can get, not what you can become, and ultimately what you can give. Giving is kind of a slippery slope for a lot of people, especially when you haven't done any individuation work. So giving usually is tethered to some type of expectation or return. So it's not true giving. Tonight's episode 4 of the spiritual nature of relationships, the unseen laws, the unseen spiritual laws that all relationships must respect. Episode 4, tonight's episode, the law of timing. Some doors open only in divine time. Forcing it might equal punishment or delay. You hear people say it all the time. Divine timing. I'm going to leave it up to divine timing. I'm going to wait till God sends me the person or my person, right? We're going to delve very deep into this topic. And as you already know, this is a non-judgmental space. We want to engender a national discussion on the topic. How many people do you know rush into relationships? How many people do you know move at a tortoise pace or a snail's pace? Let's talk about it. When is moving too fast versus when is moving too slow? What is the definition of divine timing? This episode incinerates the spiritual fairy tale of divine timing and exposes it as the ego's most seductive escape clause. You're not waiting for the stars to align. You're hiding from your shadow. Every delay you call fate is often trauma dressed in ritual garb, masquerading as wisdom or discernment. The universe makes no mistakes, right? The universe doesn't withhold love. It protects you from your own unconscious reenactments. What you call missed opportunities may be a karmic firewall, shielding you from reliving abandonment in new costumes. This isn't about clocks, it's about coherence. Timing isn't a date on the calendar. It's the frequency of your readiness. The readiness frequency, man. 1-800-920-1580. The real law of timing. You will never receive what you demand from fear. Presence is the only permission slip, and delay is a kind of mercy until it becomes your sentence. 1-800-920-1580, divine timing. What does it mean? Are you locked into this thought process of divine timing? What's your definition of it? Do you think 3 months is enough time to get to know someone? 6 months, a year? What about 18 months? Right? I'm very interested in your thought process on tonight's topic, divine timing, right? Spiritual procrastination, how divine timing became the ego's most sophisticated escape plan. Divine timing, i.e. spiritual procrastination. What is that? Trauma avoidance. Ooh, Lord. Wasted time or wasted presence. Reframing regret as a mirror of emotional immaturity. Oh my goodness. Have you ever felt like somebody wasted your time? Instead of God being a bulletproof vest? Oof. Ooh, I don't. Cognitive dissonance as a divine alarm clock. How incongruence reveals your hidden misalignment with purpose. Huh? I want to know what you think. Trauma as a clocksmith. How childhood abandonment programs your internal calendar of love. These are very interesting topics here tonight. Urgency as a nervous system SOS. What your manifestation obsession is really trying to tell you. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, are you ready for tonight? Are you ready for what we're trying to do? You don't have a timing problem. You have a coherence problem. It's coherence over timing. Spiritual alignment, ego resistance, energetic resonance, trauma healing, right? Time as a mirror, not a measure. Why every delay is a divine invitation to deepen presence. Are you ready? Are you ready for tonight? Some doors only open in divine time. Forcing it equals punishment or delay. Perhaps our focus is best spent not on perfecting the timing of things, but rather remaining attentive during the process of individuation. The now acts as a spiritual conduit for temperance, gratitude, self-awareness, and inner peace, right? Forcing the outcome is the ego's way of guaranteeing survival while simultaneously starving you of much needed self-evaluation. Huh? Our healing process is then extended due to an ego that refuses to relinquish its life. In what ways might your fixation on divine timing be a disguise for spiritualized procrastination and unresolved grief? When you claim someone wasted your time, what unconscious contracts of your own did you abandon or dishonor? How does your desire to get it right this time sabotage your ability to be right now, to be where your feet are? Does your fear of missing out, FOMO, actually signify a life unlived or an identity unexamined? If delay is not denial, What does urgency reveal about your distrust in the unfolding of self? When you speak of timing being off, who calibrated your inner clock? And did they teach you to listen instead? Might your resentment toward time be a covert rage towards the boundaries imposed by embodiment? 1-800-920-1580. 1-800-920. Oh, divine timing. In divine time. That's your way of shirking your inner work's responsibility. You want God to step in and set the time. You set the time by putting in the time. Oh, wait a minute. You never can waste time. All you really do is extend time. What? Wait, huh? Yeah. No time is ever wasted. It's just extended. Think of the ancient Hindus. They have a word. It's called karma. Karma means action, right? Whatever comes around goes around. What you do comes back to you, right? Right? Huh? Yes. Now, karma is also associated with the other Sanskrit word, or another Sanskrit word called samsara. Samsara means the wheel of time. The endless birth, life, and death cycle. Why is this important, Zoe? And what does this have to do with time being extended? Well, samsara is endless for those who don't learn. For those who don't evolve to the space of ego annihilation, i.e. nirvana, moksha, self-realization, self-actualization, self-individuation. If you don't grow, you got to come back. That's what their reincarnation cycle meant. If you don't evolve spiritually, not socially or financially, you're extending time. Oh, you failed that class. Okay, go back and do it again. That's the extension of time. You don't waste it, you just extend it. We're not efficient with our time here on earth. We spend time, most of our time, trying to be scintillated, stimulated, entertained, entrained in some type of escape. And the work that is necessary to be done hasn't been, and thus you must repeat. The time is extended, not lost. When we come forward, the voice of reason is going to keep cooking.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Yeah. At KBLA Talk 1580, we're proud to be celebrating 4 years on the air, but we know we could not have made it this far without you. We work hard every single day to curate conversations that will enlighten, encourage, and empower you. So, from all of us at KBLA Talk 1580, a big thank you for your love and support.
You don't know how much you mean to me.
And by the way, if your smartphone did not update automatically, be sure to download our brand new KBLA 1580 app. We think you'll love all the new features, including new ways to send us photos and video in real time, whenever news breaks, while we're on the air. It's a new dawn, a new day for KBLA Talk 1580, and we're glad you're on this journey with us.
You never turned away, you were right there. Thank you, thank you.
Hey Hey, it's Matt, your leaf filter trusted pro. Gutters are an often neglected part of the home. They're also one of the most important. Clogged, overflowing gutters can cause serious problems like foundation damage or basement flooding, which can cost thousands of dollars to fix. Let's face it, cleaning gutters yourself is not only a hassle, it can be dangerous. But when you get Leaf Filter, you'll never have to worry about cleaning clogged gutters again. Get started today by visiting leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free inspection. If you decide to move forward, we'll professionally clean, realign, and seal your gutters before installing our patented stainless steel micro mesh system. Leaf Filter keeps out everything but the water. And it's backed by a lifetime transferable no clogs warranty. So you're protected for good. We're in your neighborhood and ready to help. Visit Leaf Filter today for a free inspection and estimate, and you could save up to 30%. Visit leaffilter.com/deal. That's leaffilter.com/deal.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. LA County's new Justice Care and Opportunities Department, or JCOD, is here to support justice-involved individuals and their families. The JCOD Support Center is now taking calls at 1-833-LACJCOD. That's 1-833-522-5263. Available 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., the Support Center is your one-stop shop for re-entry issues and court support. They offer court reminders, connections to local services, transportation assistance for housing, court appearances, and childcare. The JCOD hotline provides personalized help to connect you with services that you need. And don't forget to check out justiceconnect.org for more information. Remember, it's free and available every day at 1-833-522-5263. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Make you feel secure. Remove all your doubts so that you know for sure that you're the apple of my eye, girl. Fulfillment of my dream. Time will show the value of just what you mean to me. More precious than silver, more precious than diamond rings or anything that I could give you. It wouldn't mean a thing if you didn't have my love beside you there to guide you through. But ain't it good to know you do? I know just how you feel, but this time love's for real. In time it will reveal the special love that's deep inside of us. Will love reveal?
We don't need to surrender the desires God has put in our heart if God put them there. What we need to surrender in this season of our life is the way we thought it was supposed to go. Let go of how you thought it was supposed to go. And while you're at it, let go of when you thought it was supposed to get there. Because the issue isn't will God, it's when God.
Oh, hold on.
It's not will God, it's when God.
My.
And it doesn't just depend on what he wants to do. It depends on what you are willing to do until God does.
My. Hey, we got to bring that back one more time. Come on. Did you hear the jewels dripping from the clip? Who is the brother, Andy? Stephen Furtick. The name sounds surgical, the way he was breaking that. Bring it back. Come on.
We don't need to surrender the desires God has put in our heart if God put them there. What we need to surrender in this season of our life is the way we thought it was supposed to go. Let go of how you thought it was supposed to go. And while you're at it, let go of when you thought it was supposed to get there. Because the issue isn't will God, it's when God. It's not will God, it's when God. And it doesn't just depend on what he wants to do. It depends on what you are willing to do until God does.
What in the feast of Sam Hain is going? Stephen Furtick just slapped us upside our dome piece on our way home from Jones Beach. Your ego thinks it's in control of your love clock. Well, it's not. What if your psychological impatience is really your ego's final plea to outrun its extinction? Do you relate to others through time or through timelessness? And how would you know the difference? We've been doing this for a while. I mean, how many times you've heard people say in this life, man, how many more lessons, man? I'm tired of lessons. I just want to be happy at this point. When does the good stuff start? When you conquer yourself? Ooh. When you turn inward for all you thought you were supposed to receive externally? Ooh. What assumptions about divine timing protect you from feeling the wound of unworthiness? Let me put that off. That's too much for now. In what ways does trauma interpret your ability to discern between a sacred pause and self-sabotage? See, I'm going to ask you the questions you never thought of, and then when you hear them, you're running out the door because you don't want to search for that answer. Oh, yeah, that answer lives in you. When you chase closure, are you seeking truth or permission to remain unchanged? What part of you insists that a missed opportunity is not, in fact, a mercy? 1-800-920-1580. Huh? What you know about divine timing? Huh? Is your longing for relationship a calling or a compensation? When I come forward, the voice of reason go, keep this fire lit.
He's on fire tonight. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Mike Isla with BIN News Now. On the Black Information Network, the White House confirms the FBI is investigating the leak of an intel report challenging the effectiveness of the U.S. strikes against Iran's nuke sites. The organization was looking to challenge the state from banning it from taking part in the Medicaid program because of the abortion care it provides. A heat dome impacting millions across the central and eastern U.S. is starting to lift. Forecasters say temperatures will start falling in the Northeast, where places like New York and New England have been reporting record heat. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker will seek a third term next year. Pritzker says his state is standing at the center of the fight to make life more affordable. There are also reports that Pritzker could be running for president in 2028. New data reveals that the U.S. economy shrank more than previously estimated. The GDP fell at an annual rate of 0.5% from January through March. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Celebrate the special father figure in your life at Dodger Stadium on June 15th for Father's Day versus the Giants. With the purchase of a ticket to the game, receive an exclusive Dodgers Father's Day bucket hat presented by Security Benefit. Don't miss this special night in the ballpark. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
At the tone, please record your message.
You ready? Drop it!
Mr. Tavis Smiley, preach it. Thank you, man. Politics in this country is crazy. You put things in perspective that even I didn't. The right is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Los Angeles Regional Food Bank is on a mission to fight hunger and provide nutritious food to those in need across our community. They partner with federal, state, and local programs advocating for better policies and funding for critical hunger relief programs like Cal Fresh, the Emergency Food Assistance Program, and the Child and Adult Care Food Program. The food bank works with coalitions and local representatives to make sure hunger is addressed in every district of LA County. They also run nutrition education campaigns, raise hunger awareness, and source nutritious food for distribution, all while supporting regulations that allow food pantries to operate safely. Want to help? Visit lafoodbank.org or call 323-234-3030 to volunteer or find a food bank near you. Together, we can ensure that no one goes hungry in Los Angeles County. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Oh, these polymers aren't as flexible as batch K3.
Researcher Laurie is stretched thin.
Did you get the vulcanization analytics from V66? Wait, are these rubber scores from last week?
She needs to hire new lab technicians so she can bounce back into her old self.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our matching platform lets you spend less time searching and more time connecting with candidates. Redeem your $75 credit at Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio that's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Darkened room, sad and weary. sad and weary, persevering in the hope that she is thinking to come back to me. Is it possible she's thinking of me at all? Have I gone too far? If only I had shown her love, she'd be with me, deep inside me, my love, my love. She'd be with me, deep inside me, and I hope that she is thinking to come back to me, and I pray that faith can bear this suffering inside till she arrives. And I hope that she is thinking to come back to me. And I'm scared there's someone sleeping by her side. I can hide all the pain deep inside. Is this love? Time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. Time waits for no
When God blesses you, it's not just for you, it's for other people too. And I need you to remember that and let that sit in your spirit, because this topic we're discussing today may make some of you feel some kind of way. It may turn you off. And you may be looking at the title and saying, this sounds absolutely ridiculous. But no, this is real. This happens. And I'm going to explain to you why God would allow you to meet the right man when it's not the wrong time. Now, I did a previous video discussing the issue of right guy, wrong time, and breaking down some of the dynamics of it, right? And you can go check that out when you have a chance. But I mentioned in there that there's a purpose behind it from a spiritual perspective. And I promised I would do this video. So now, let me say this before I continue. Take a deep breath. Listen with an open mind. Listen with an open spirit. And pray about all the things you're about to hear. Don't just react to it. Don't let it trigger you. Don't let it frustrate you, because some of it may sound very frustrating. But let God guide you through how to receive this, all right? So again, I've talked about the fact that, yes, you can meet the right person at the wrong time, because the reality is that as human beings, we have flaws, we have issues that need to be addressed. And sometimes we cross paths at a time that it's not time for us to move forward in a romantic relationship. Now, many people will say, well, why would God even allow you to cross paths with this person if nothing's supposed to come about it and awaken this love in me? Well, understand this. Just because we cross paths doesn't mean get in a relationship. Doesn't mean get romantic. It doesn't mean move forward under your own understanding. There's a
okay. I was no disrespect to the brother Stephen Speaks. I love him to death, but sometimes we have to kind of move away from thinking for God. It's kind of like well, this happens because no. Nothing in the universe is wasted. There is no I met the right person at the wrong time. You met the right person at the right time with the right circumstances. And guess what? Even if the relationship doesn't work, you acquired tools. So, do you understand? So sometimes people go, because it didn't work, it was the wrong time. It's never the wrong time. God doesn't operate in wrong. When are you like low-key implying that God is out of alignment? What are we doing? I mean, if you want to be religious, I will come in and argue that God is never misaligned. Now, we can be misaligned with the purpose of God, which is why we don't recognize tools when they come in the form of failed relationships. Oh, okay. One of the functions of thought is to be occupied all the time with something. Most of us want to have our minds continually occupied so that we are prevented from seeing ourselves as we actually are. We are afraid to be empty. We are afraid to look at our fears. Who is that? That's none other than the great Krishnamurti, a.k.a. Krishnamurti. Do you understand? Right? Watch him hit you this way. Doesn't becoming your desired self, doesn't that imply time? Hell, Kanye said it. Wait till I get my money right. Then I'm going to be better. Well, he got all the money he could handle, and he got no better. Listen, man. What kind of work y'all ready to do tonight? How do you unconsciously schedule your self-worth in others' calendars? 1-800-920-1580. Get to your phone lines. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. One day they're going to see me. One day they're going to see my worth. One day they're going to be able to appreciate me. One day they're going to acknowledge what I really meant to them. One day they're going to understand my purpose here on earth. One day they're going to see that I was always alive. Listen. How do you unconsciously schedule your self-worth in others' calendar? Might your concept of a soulmate be a projection of your own unrealized self? If your timing never aligns in love, is the universe, i.e. God, blocking you? Or are you hiding behind the narrative? Whew. Can two people ever truly meet if one is still time traveling through trauma? Oh yeah, trauma is a time machine that only goes backwards to the past. Oh, 1-800-920-1580. What? Who wants this work? I know you're scared to call it. I know you'd be like, oh God, he ain't finna read my life, huh? He not finna do that to me. Let me say it again. Can two people ever truly meet one another if one of them is still time traveling through trauma? What if your obsession with synchronicity is simply avoidance wearing a metaphysical mask? Oh, wait a minute, we got to line up. Let me tell you something. The mirror is aligned because there are two reverse images facing each other. You think, oh, yeah, this person is like me. No. This person is the invert of you. The perfect fit for your hidden, unrequited wound to be triggered. That's why you pull them into your life. This is what the mirror of relationship actually means. Are you committed to your healing or just addicted to your story? Well, maybe one day you'll get to that point where the real breakup that needs to happen is the breakup with your victim narrative, which is the breakup with the narrative, I didn't do anything wrong. Might you need for the right moment, right? Or might your need for the right moment actually be a sophisticated form of emotional bypassing? Does holding space sometimes serve as spiritual codependency in disguise? When I come forward, if you think I just got started, you'd be wrong. There's more.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Hey, it's Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. Are you tired of stains stealing your shine? California Cleaners is where you go to rescue your wardrobe. They don't just clean, they elevate. Hand washing, crisp laundry, and precise alterations, all while keeping your wallet happy. Listen, all you gotta do is connect with them in the beautiful city of Inglewood. Whether it's grass-stained jeans, silk that's seen better days, or a hemline emergency before date night, you're on deck with California Cleaners, located at 1326 North La Brea Avenue, Inglewood, California.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Worried about eviction? You have rights, and Stay Housed LA can help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between LA County, the City of Los Angeles, and local service providers. From Lancaster to Long Beach, we're here to help you with tenant education workshops, legal clinics, free legal services for eligible tenants, and online resources about tenant protection laws. Don't face eviction alone. Call our hotline at 1-888-694-0040. That's 1-888-694-0040. Or visit stayhousedla.org. Stay Housed LA, keeping Los Angeles residents in their homes. Stay Housed LA, your rights, your home, our community. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
No one wants to leave behind stress for their family. That's why a trust or a will is so important. Without one, your assets might go to the wrong people or leave out loved ones. Also, probate is long, expensive, and often avoidable with a revocable trust. Trustandwill.com makes it simple to create a personalized estate plan. A trust or will provides clarity and peace of mind. Get 20% off on your estate plan documents by visiting trustandwill.com/radio.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Listen to me. The Lord knows all. The Lord knows all. Like we when you walk with the Lord, now if you're not walking with the Lord, God bless you, keep your head up. Well, actually put your head down and pray. If you ain't walking with the Lord, ask for forgiveness and come on to him. But for those of you, if I'm talking to you and you walking with the Lord, meaning you literally try to live your life like Jesus is sitting right next to you. That's what I'm talking to. Like, you trying to read your Bible, every time you think of it, if you remember the day, hey, I need to read a chapter, boom, you open that Bible. It don't matter where you read it from, you in that Bible. You learning something from the Lord. You not cursing intentionally. Now, somebody might get you fire hot and you step outside of the fruits of the Spirit. You not indulging in no foolishness, like you living like Christ is with you, in you, the Holy Spirit. I'm talking to you. God knows all. He knows all. Every step, everything in your life, the good, the bad, the ugly. He knows where you going, where you coming from, where you at, what you need, what you don't need. You gotta pray, Lord, let your will be done, not my will. Lord, give me wisdom, Lord. Grant me wisdom, Lord. Grant me understanding, Lord. Give me faith, Lord. Give me peace. Give me patience. Lord, this season that I'm in, Lord, make sure I get the lesson from it, Lord. Make sure that the lesson don't pass me by. Because I was just sitting here and I was thinking about, I was listening back to the Christian Keys video when he was talking about he at this man's house, he in the guest room, and then the man come climb in the bed with him. And that, you know, this how he was making his money, and he got bills to pay and doing the acting. And he said the man come climb in the bed with him. He pushed the man off of him. He rolled out the bed. The man apologized, blame it on the alcohol. He say he was 4-5 Hennessy's deep. And then when I read the lawsuit, the man said the same thing. He say, I'm in the guest room.
Wait, hold on. We went from car church to car TMZ. Listen, I don't even know what that got to do with time. Who was that talking? Lord, that was Gaston, Tony Gaskins. Hey man, car church was fly. Now I was with that. You know, you hear the streets and you hear the outside, the window down. All that's good. God is in control every day. Won't he do it? Yeah, I'm with that part. But then car TMZ, I don't know what's going on with the rest of it. Listen, let me explain to you time. And I love to start with Krishnamurti, right? But our minds, listen to what I'm about to say. But our minds are bound to the yardstick of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And with that yardstick, we try to inquire into the unknown to measure that which is not measurable. See, take it back to car church. He's talking about God is in control. Yes, God moves in mysterious ways, i.e. the unknown. Many times our ego is in such a desperate fight to maintain its identity. Remember, whatever is wrong with you, your ego will identify with it. Your ego will use that to aggrandize itself. Your ego will use that to minimize itself when it benefits itself. But the one thing your ego refuses to do is allow itself to be destroyed. And that's what individuation is going to do. Yeah, I mean, psychologists might not agree. They'll say individuation is merging the shadow with the mask so you can become whole, right? Well, in a way, you are destroying the stronghold of the ego as the presidential leader of your life. as the executive branch of your life. For many of us, the executive branch of our life is the mask, is the ego. It's not healing. So individuation is a type of annihilation. The old guard is out. Do you see? Oftentimes, we go into this dang relationship hoping and praying that if I invest enough time, right? If I do what this person wants me to do, if I show up the way they need me to show up, and we don't get the underlying silent contractual payment that we were looking for, I wasted my time. How many times you heard women say, I wasted 7 years with this man. I wasted blah, blah, blah. How many times you heard brothers say, I was with her for 10 years. Right? I need you to go deeper into time. You hear people say time heals all wounds. Not if you're not doing any work. You just adding time. Remember what I'm saying? If you don't do any internal work, right? And you can start at any time. But if you don't do any internal work and say, oh, at 55, you go, wow, now it's time. You're just starting a course that you thought you were supposed to start 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Well, no, it's the right time, because now you know how to respect the time. You won't neglect the time. You won't use it in an inefficient way. See, time and money are both currencies, right? One, you can't get back after you spend it. That's money. I mean, that's time. The other is money. You can lose money and you can still get it back. But what's beautiful about spirituality? The moment you decide to stop the mess in your life, the moment you decide to become responsible for your wounds, the moment you decide to go inside and embrace that hurt inner child, that's the right time. Sometimes God allows you to live life. Sometimes you got to get it out. You got to burn it through. You got to get it out. And then 55, you go, wow, now it's time. It wouldn't have been time if you would have started it 20 years ago. Do you see? God is efficient with his movement. When we come forward, we're going to go even deeper.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Mike Island with BIN News Now. On the Black Information Network, the White House confirms the FBI is investigating the leak of an intel report challenging the effectiveness of the U.S. strikes against Iran's nuke sites. The organization was looking to challenge the state from banning it from taking part in the Medicaid program because of the abortion care it provides. A heat dome impacting millions across the